Hello everyone and welcome to Motiva. Today we are going to talk about 7 behaviors that can fix a lack of empathy. The world is currently experiencing the human crisis, a lack of empathy. When it comes to desirable human characteristics, empathy ranks high. This emotion is significant because it is at the heart of both relationships and personal growth. This driving force enables you to control, recognize, and utilize your emotions. It contributes significantly to your emotional intelligence and allows you to understand how others think and feel. It's a common practice that many people have, but some don't have it at all. While people display a wide range of emotions on the outside, most people are the same on the inside. Everyone has insecurities and regrets from their past that motivate them to be better people. However, there is no one alive who could benefit from more empathy. The more you have, the more capable you are of making decisions, cultivating relationships, and resolving conflicts. Consider empathy to be a piece of recycled plastic. Once heated, it can be molded and shaped into whatever shape is required. This means you can practice and improve this skill because your brain will physically change to accommodate your new empathetic nature. 10 ways to address a lack of empathy. How are you doing in terms of empathy? Empathy training, in which you learn to improve your abilities, may be beneficial to you. It can assist you and those around you in honing your ability to share and recognize emotions. Here are some strategies for increasing this desirable nature. 1. Put yourself in the shoes of others. It's all too easy to pass judgment on others without fully comprehending their feelings. Jan, for example, has lupus, a debilitating health condition that leaves her tired and exhausted most days. When her coworkers invite her out for drinks after work, she needs to get home and recharge her batteries. The office thinks Jan is just ignoring them and doesn't like them. But they don't realize how exhausted she is. Jan's ability to work at all is a miracle. If they could just put themselves in her shoes for a moment, it would change their perspective. They should understand her medical condition rather than being hostile to her and assuming she didn't want to be with them. Most people pass judgment on things they don't understand. So the first way to be more empathetic towards someone is to put yourself in their shoes for a minute, as it gives you a completely different perspective on the situation. 2. Get out there and look at the world through different lenses. Everyone lives in a world that has become their normal. People in your city, job, and inner circle, for example, are your comfort zone. While you're grateful for these people and experiences, they're not helping to broaden your horizons. Joe volunteered with a local hospice organization to add more charitable acts to his life. It wasn't until he saw a 28-year-old cancer patient that he realized how fragile life could be. This job shifts his perspective and teaches him a new level of kindness as he realizes how fortunate he is and how the people who are suffering are victims of time and chance. Stepping outside of your routine can be eye-opening, revealing a whole new reality that changes how you think and feel. 3. Consider how your bias contributes to a lack of empathy. Everyone has preconceived notions derived from their upbringing and family. It's a subconscious bias that prevents you from empathizing with others. Jamie, for example, grew up in the small town of Jackson. He had been told his entire life that the people in the neighboring town of Wellston were rough, and that he should never go there or associate with them. Wellston was a poor community, and people had preconceived notions about it. He looked down on people he'd never met in his life because they didn't come from a more prosperous area. But that's what his elders told him. Despite the fact that he had never been there, he allowed his parents' prejudice to shape how he perceived others. When he met a girl from this area in high school who he liked, he discovered that his prejudices were unfounded. Opening your eyes and resisting these hidden biases can improve your ability to listen and empathize with others. 4. Go beyond your predefined boundaries. Everyone has a safe zone that they call their comfort zone. Perhaps you take a direct route to work because it is less congested. If you were asked to take the freeway instead of the back roads, your nerves would go into overdrive. However, in order to increase your kindness to others and renew your optimism, why not try something new and out of your comfort zone? What if you learned a foreign language, volunteered at a local hospital, or picked up a musical instrument? All of these things will enable you to interact with others and push yourself beyond your current level of comfort. When you push your limits, you open yourself up to new and exciting experiences. 5. Use your heart as well as your head. There are numerous occasions when you must use your head rather than your heart. As a result, when it comes to empathy, it's exactly the opposite. When it comes to determining how much you want to spend on a new home, it's best to use your head. When dealing with people and their problems, however, it is best to think with your heart. Your heart can sympathize with others while seeing things from a completely different perspective. The New School for Social Research in New York conducted the study cited by The Guardian. They discover, with the help of renowned psychologists, that reading literary fiction can help you understand the minds of others. In fact, this technique is used to teach young medical students how to be more compassionate when developing a bedside manner. 6. Develop your sense of curiosity. Every person you meet has the potential to teach you something. For example, a client who appears to be quite narrow-minded can teach you about optimism and perseverance. A young colleague who is new to life and business can teach you that seeing things from a different angle can change everything. Everyone in your life can help you learn something new and improve your ability to empathize with others, because no one else thinks or feels the same way you do. 7. Learn to ask good questions. When you're talking to someone, ask better questions to learn more about them. Prepare 3 or more questions for a business dinner, for example, that will be thoughtful and stimulating to good conversation. It will not only allow you to learn more about these people, but it will also prevent any lengthy discussions.